Welcome to another Foolish Thoughts episode. This is Joseph Barone, aka A Fool for Learning, and our foolish thought for today is the AI scam call. During the before and during the COVID lockdowns, I should say, I would get 30, 40, 50 scam calls each and every day. Today, I get less than 10. And I think part of the reason that I get that number less than 10 is because over the years I've given the callers such a hard time and they've probably taken me off some of their lists. But that's for another episode. Today, most of the scam calls I get are the very traditional. You just purchased an iPad on Amazon for X amount, and if you wish to cancel, please press 1, as well as the final expense insurance, aka funeral insurance. Have you received your Medicare card? And a couple of others. But recently, I got a new one that I had heard about, but I had not experienced before. It was about 11 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and the phone rang. And of course, I picked up the phone. And on the other end is what sounded like my daughter, crying hysterically and telling me she got into an auto accident. Of course, the dad mode kicked in, asking if she was okay. How was she doing? What happened? Now, I knew her and her husband were in New York City, but they traveled to New York City by train, not by automobile. And so I was a little confused about how she got into an auto accident. Were they in a taxi? Were they in an Uber or a Lyft? Did my son get hit by a vehicle? And so these thoughts were racing literally a mile a minute through my mind, as the saying goes. Then the voice said to me, "I'm going to put the police officer on the phone." Of course, I said, okay. Immediately, someone got on the phone and there was just a slight click, which I heard, and told me that he was Officer Frank something or other and gave me a badge number. Now, as someone who grew up in New York City, my instinct immediately kicked in and I realized something was not right. Therefore, I said to the person who was the quote unquote police officer, as soon as they finished giving me their badge, "Tell me the name of my daughter." There was silence. I again demanded, "Tell me the name of my daughter." And immediately the line went dead. I had received an AI scam call in which the caller, or at least the organization, attempts to mimic someone, a loved one, in dire stress. And then a police officer or someone else gets on the line and they will tell you that everything is going to be okay if you put up so much money, and which someone will come and pick up from you. Very traditional, a scam in which you've lost your money, the person disappears, no one knows. And of course, they tell you, don't tell anyone, don't call your daughter, don't tell anyone about this. Now, have you ever been the recipient of such a scam? Did you fall for it? Do you know someone who's been the recipient of a scam? Did they fall for it? I would love to hear from you. And if you learned something from this episode, please take a moment to like, comment, subscribe, or share with a friend. This is Joseph Barone, aka A Fool for Learning, signing out. Remember, learn, perform, succeed, and do your best not to get scammed.